Speaking of the end of the year, something Eagles fans want to forget is the burningest question. What happened? That's still the question for me. Like, how did that happen?
I'm with you there. I think there's going to be stuff that comes out eventually about locker room stuff and things there. I've been led to believe there's things there, and where there's smoke, there's fire. But I haven't heard a tangible, like, direct story yet. I kind of always get led to believe that, but nobody tells me a specific.
Yeah.
I get sometimes, hey, some of those things you've alluded to are right, but I don't get a specific. I don't know. But it is crazy. It is. It's insane. The best team, the most talented team in football, fell off planet Earth the last 6 or 7 weeks of the season.
And what really fell back, as we're looking at the ranks here overall, what really fell off the planet was their defense. I mean, it went from the second best defense in 2022 to the 26th best, or I guess worst, defense in 2023. 31st in passing. They just didn't get interceptions, did not get sacks. I mean, they made life so easy on opposing quarterbacks last year. It's ridiculous. And a lot of the attention goes to the offense, which wasn't as good either.
Right.
But, I mean, I think the defensive fall-off was
I think it
really
was more
destroying.
jarring.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that. I mean, everybody was moving the ball on them. I mean, no problem. I mean, it looked like they weren't coached well. They weren't playing with the same intensity we had seen, right? They obviously, I think part of it, and what we saw last year, we hit on it last year, and we just can't forget that the Jonathan Gannon leaving was a huge curveball. They didn't expect that. They had to hire somebody they did not want to hire as their defensive coordinator. That was an issue. And then I don't think they really realized how awesome Shane Steichen was until he left, and you got into the meat and potatoes of the season, and they were like, wait, we've run all our plays in our playbook, and it's week 6.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, people are starting to catch on to us here a little bit, and that's where Shane Steichen was awesome, his creativity and his ability to kind of be ahead of the curve all the time, right? So I would think that's part of it, let alone, just the pressure of Philadelphia and, hey, we're so great, and we got all these great players, and we were in the Super Bowl last year and probably should have won that game, and I think all that pressure kind of just built up to where they started to do things that they didn't want to do or, weren't like them in their DNA and how they played football.
Right. We got a question here from Dan Sulis. How will the Eagles' offense look this year with Kellen Moore to stay on the coach's
burning question? Bam.
At the helm.
Bam. That would have been my burning question. That is the question. Because, first off, what are you going to talk about with the Eagles roster? Is their 7th backup on their D-line good enough to start for the Pro Bowl team this year? I mean, they're insane. It's an all-star team. It's crazy. No, but I think middle linebacker with Nakobe Dean and Devin White are the only two things on the roster that I think I can legitimately look at and go, all right, I don't know how that's going to work, right? I didn't love Nakobe Dean coming out in the draft, right? But I still, hey, they believe in him. He's there. Devin White, we know, has been all over the place, career arc. Rare in Tampa, was the man for a little bit, then fell off earth, became the man again, and then fell off earth again. Nothing on offense is to worry about. It's phenomenal. The addition of the two guys in the secondary is phenomenal.
I mean, that's what you got to feel really good about. It's
right.
just like you're like the Lions, very similar there. You're just like, man, they saw an area of need and they addressed it with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean there.
Right.
And they also got C.J. Gardner-Johnson is back.
So they're sitting pretty, man. They really are. And now you got wait, does Bradbury start? No. Is Bradbury our third corner now behind Quinyon Mitchell? I would guess so.
Yeah.
Right? Can they move him to the slot a little bit against bigger slot-type receivers? I would guess so, too, right? So they're going to have a lot of versatility in their matchups. That's the other thing you look at. But I think middle linebacker, the only question on the roster, the biggest question to me, though, is the Kellen Moore thing. It is. Hey, this is one, I just feel like with Kellen Moore, is he going to run his offense, or is he going to run an offense that we've seen Philadelphia run the last few years, right? Where he's going to go, wait, this is kind of what they've done and what Shane Steichen did a few years ago. And, man, that's what Jalen Hurts is best in. Let me try to do that. Or is he going to do more of what his stuff is, right? Which I think is a little bit more traditional. And we're going to get underneath the center a little bit more. And, you know, it's not going to be so, what am I saying? Spread oriented, I guess, is what I want to say, right? And that is, to me, the burning question is what that looks like, how Jalen Hurts takes to that coaching, and, you know, how effective it can be there in Philadelphia.
I mean, you still have a super team on offense on paper,
yes,
right? With
right.
A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, both got paid. Paris Campbell, Devontae Parker there as like backup guys.
Pretty damn
good. And then
good.
Saquon Barkley.
Yo, what's up? Thanks for watching, homies. You know it's the off-season, but there's no off-season with Chris Simms Unbuttoned. It's the NFL. It goes all year around, all right? So hit subscribe, please, to hear my thoughts on your favorite team, your favorite quarterback, and, hey, how this season might unfold as we get ready for the 2024 season. We got a better picture, clearer look now that the draft is over, free agency. We know who's playing quarterback for certain teams. So, again, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. Check you out soon.